now we start the painting, and first thing I'm going to do is scuff all the parts just lightly with a Scotch pad just to take the sheen off a little bit, and then some plastic primer, and then it'll be on to the paint sequence. So actually we're going to go from black to grey, back to black, and then to greys. So as simple as that. Now all the pieces have been scuffed, primed, and now some just cheap acrylics I got from Hobbycraft. At the time they were £2 a tube, nice and cheap. And we're now going to paint them everything black again. So I know we're going in circles it seems, but sometimes the needs must. Now everything is black again, we now go back to grey. I'm going to start off with this shade of grey, dry brushing, using quite a large brush, but not a lot of paint. And see how it goes, first coat, because this is going to be quite heavy coating, as you can guess. See, like so. So basically we'll keep heavy coating it. Doesn't take much to paint these. You know what I'm saying? You just keep going over them until you're happy with them. Brings out the detail. And complete, like I said, one piece at a time. The good thing is the paint's not going to be that sticky because it's fine coat, it dries pretty quick, but you can add as much as you like to get what you want. And there we go, much nicer looking. So it is a sort of back and forth painting job, but I'm not going to show you every one of course because it's going to take a long time. Here we can see everything's been dry brushed to bring the detail out, and they look really good. I don't know whether to go over them a little bit more or leave them as they are at the moment, because the thing is, I can see on the screen of the camcorder it looks like they look lighter than what they actually are. Sometimes less can be more, so I think I'm umming and ahhing at the moment which way to go. You get like this sometimes, you know, you sort of on the paint. Whether to make a slightly lighter grey, I'm going to do a very, very light dry brush. Now the dry brushing I've gone over, it's all had a second coat, and I'm a lot happier with the overall balance of the grey. And I've gone grey over the little bits and bobs, but now I'm going to go over with a parchment to try and make them look different, so there's a little bit of contrast, otherwise it's just too much grey. And then I've got to paint the wood around the frames, and like I said, this grid, and then work on the trapdoors separately, but at least I'll be able to sort of coat it with a sealant today, so it'll be all nice and protected. Now we're done a bit more work. I've worked on the pillars. Like I said, using the parchment really makes them pop and look a bit more sort of sandstone-ish. I've done the same with the sarcophagus. just to bring out the detail a little too. I'm just printing one more of these off, so we've got like 4 of them. I've painted up the grid, glued that together, and like I said, all these will need is a coating of purity seal to finish it. So the next thing I'm going to work on is the doors, painting them up, and like I said, they won't be fitted until the purity seal is done. Well, it's not purity seal, it's a varnish they call it now. The doors have been roughly painted, sort of a rough look. So now we've got to finish off these trapdoors. There's the trapdoors done. I actually glued them in the end because they just I just can't work out how to make them pivot. With the pins, they just don't seem to sit in the right place, so I just glued them in solid and left them. Going to leave them at that. They're all nicely painted now. So I've done 2 of them. There's the other one. There we go. The set is completed. The doors are now fitted and open. Pillars glued on. Like I said, they're all the sort of best bit. Like I said, I painted up the other bits as well, and I also done the mantle top on the fireplace. I might see if I can find a bit of twig to stick in there, like a log or something from somewhere. But that completes the D&D set part 1.